Alright, again today we'll do something a little different, so we'll see how it goes. But my idea, the thing I got percolating in my head, is a nice big planet coming up over a sea. With some landscape here in the front and a tree. So it's something the wife had given me an idea for. I did one smaller one, but today I've got a bigger canvas that I'm going to work with to give me a little more space to work with. And of course I got these black cheaper gloves so that I'm trying to still get rid of. And the best way to get rid of them is just keep using them. Just got to make sure I pull them up so that they're not hanging down in front of the nozzle. So, first thing is, do a bit of an outline for our planet. Close enough. Oh, and grab something to do some design on it. Alright, now that I have something, I'm going to use some Gloss Bright Idea. I don't know if this is a bright idea, but this is what the paint is. So, throw some yellow down in there. And we will throw some deep turquoise on top of that. Now that it's dried a little bit. Then we take some of our Reels and Deals paper, crumple it up, give it some texture, lay it down there, give her a couple of good swipey swipes. I think I'll make a next pattern on this one just because. Okay. Now, before I go too much further, I gotta check. Okay. I'm gonna have to add some more because this is only like the second or third time I've used the big stencil. Never had enough room for it, so we'll add some more yellow out here. Since we're going to be using some yellow anyway, I'll just add a little extra. That wind is nice. It's taking everything away from me. There you are. And then some more of my green. I think I have to clean the nozzle off on that one. Alright, and then another Wheels and Deals. I'll have to move it a couple of times to cover the whole thing because the paper is much smaller than what the tree or the planet's going to be. Whee! Uh-oh. Oh, thought I was going to have a problem there for a second. But that's alright, we can fix that. Apparently this stuff is drying a lot faster than I want it to. So, we hit it with some clear coat, some of the special sauce. Let it set for a second and soften that paint up. Then, crumpleize our paper. Rip it, apparently. Take that little piece that don't want to come off. We'll get that in a second. So let's that's a little better. Okay. Then get our scrapulizer to get this little piece of paper off. Come here. Get off there. No. Get off there, I said. There we go. Okay. Now it's off. Just add a little more texture. Alright. Well, since this is more on a planet surface that you're seeing the star in the background, I'm not going to add too much for the dark, for shadow, or for the light, for the white, but I am going to add some of this. I'm going to add just a little bit down here. Now, make sure it gets nice and dry. And, alright, there's that. Now, we do the background. Sorry, my throat is really dry, so. And I didn't bring a drink out. Yeehaw, good me. What am I looking for? There we go. So, I'm going to add some blue up here. Throw in a little bit of lighter blue. Get this thing to shake up. Berry pink. Some sunrise. This one is gloss purple. And we'll add a little bit of dreamy lavender. Okay, there's that. And just a little bit of a white shadow. Just a little. And I should, although I don't have any, should put a couple of clouds in there, but that's alright. I could probably ask a little floppy for what I need. Alright. Hold on. For those of you who may not have seen me do it before, I am making a stencil for clouds. And to do that, well, besides trying to rip holes in my gloves, I just take a piece of cardboard, and any scrap cardboard will do. Even just a piece of stock cardboard would be fine. Because all you want to do is hold it down like this, spray over it. Ta-da! You now have a cloud. There you have two clouds. Flip it over, and now you have a cloud with a different shape. Upside down. And there's more shapes that are different. And that's how you do clouds. I mean, there's other ways to do it, but this is probably the quickest and easiest. And you can do the different shapes so that you don't see just the same shape and design over and over and over again. So there's that. Now we got some clouds in there. We got our planet here. There's our background sunsets kind of thing. And then down here, this is where the plastic bag comes in. You're going to put down some terrain. So to do that, how do we want to do that? I think what I'm going to do is I'll use some coral.